Emma Gilmore. Pressure time for her. Oh dear, and she's taken out of marker. She's gone wide. She's taking a little bit of the shrubbery as well, just clattering into that gate, and that will be a penalty. You're coming up to a rock garden, which is a very aggressive part of the track.
Listen to the noise, it's so violent on the car. It's broken, the steering's broken. That's literally between the rock garden and the finish line. That's game over, they're going to have to park that. The car starts to move and they're back to full power. So they were 10 seconds up. Well, apologies for the language. You could totally understand why Kristoffersen's upset. Stranded, out on course, resets the car again.
But you did point out they were going very aggressive. The anger from Kristoffersen.
Johan very, very unhappy indeed.
Softly, softly.
Johan is not happy, and I wouldn't be either. You know, they were up. Oh, Molly Taylor's rolled! She's rolled the car!
She's
going again!
on.
Go on, Molly!
My word, that was a big roll, a big impact, total 360, but I tell you what, she's acted as if nothing happened, as if she just maybe had a clip of a bush, and then she gets going again. You can see there's sand in the car.
Got the feeling like when it was rolling like it was going to do one rotation, so I stayed on the power as early as I could, and yeah, it's a bit of a disaster quali one for us.
Carl Leduc, even though he's ragged in his driving style and incredibly exciting, actually stays very calm in the car.
He's an absolute pro. They've gone fastest, so super sector again is Kyle Leduc.
I'm excited. We took a lot of risk, but a lot of that lap was really easy. So there's a couple sections, obviously, you can see where we took some risk, but just having fun behind the wheel is super fun.
Stuart Ekstrom's on a big push, isn't he? So 1.59 up. There's that huge rock. Sorry, Jenny, he almost, I'm not sure if there was a deflection or not. Ekstrom's not going as quickly, is he?
Yeah, it's down on his haunches. You can see at the rear end of it that it doesn't look too healthy.
Rear left is definitely down, so he's gone to the back. They may jack the whole of the rear. Yeah, they're going to jack the whole of the rear of the car at once. So double puncture. Incredible flashes of pace from both Sarah Price and Kyle Leduc. Oh, the fender's off the rear of the car now.
Oops.
And he's broken it. Rear left suspension has completely collapsed. And the back corner is off the car. The championship leaders are fighting back here. Oh, that's how hard. Going to take the camera out, have some of that.
I'm guessing there was no cameraman attached to that. I think it was just a remote camera, so we're okay. But we can replace that, that's fine.
Now we see hyperdrive from all three drivers. That's because this section's flat. Carlos Sainz moves past Emma Gilmore. Gilmore drops in right behind him. I think she might try a slipstream. Going to try and pull out on the way down towards the hairpin. It's such a long run. Gilmore's late on the brakes now. Sainz, though, has got the inside line. Gilmore might try and cut back on the exit here. Can she get past before the narrow section? Dirt flies up over the screen.
Wow, the three of them really close together as they come into the tight, twisty section. There is no space between Loeb and the car in front, the Veloce team.
He's having another look, going to get into the rear quarter, going to go up the inside of Sarrazin, cuts up over, goes through the side of the lake. Loeb makes a pass where we said you couldn't pass. Well, that's out the window, isn't it? 9-time World Rally Champion says, yeah, you can, no worries. And Loeb is now on a big, big push, and Sarrazin's going with him. Loeb's really close now, he's 2.6 seconds back, airs it out big time, 2.1 seconds back, slices another half second. Oh, look in the background!
Wow.
Biggest jump of the weekend from Sarrazin, that was insane!
He took so much height into that jump, it was incredible.
Loeb's in behind, here we go, Sebastian Loeb on the hyperdrive, going for the pass and just blasts straight round the outside. Leia Sands responds by using hers as well, but Loeb has just got a nose in front, going to come down to the braking zone at the next crest. Who's going to be latest for it? Loeb might move across and try and block her on the line. Brilliant move. Oh, look, Stefan Sarrazin is right there. Leia Sands needs to be super defensive now. Loeb, how quickly is he going to go across? He's got to take a risk on it. The cars are too close to be going slowly through here. Sarrazin goes for an alternate line, launches the Veloce machine. It's a brilliant move by Stefan Sarrazin to take the lead. Sebastian Loeb drops down to P2. Unbelievable. Leia Sands up and over the crest, side by side now. Loeb is going to, he's broken the suspension. He drops back. Sebastian Loeb going to take the win. Second place, Leia Sands, but incredible by Stefan Sarrazin. I know the car's broken, but the dream nearly came true. Green light now, brilliant start in the middle of the grid for RXR. Fantastic reactions from Johan Kristoffersen. I think that right-hand side of the grid for Andretti United is tough stuff. It's a bit bumpier on the run away. Jutta Kleinsmith, though, looks to have edged them on the run towards the first corner. Now Kristoffersen crests it up, comes alongside, side by side with the Coupe machine. Timmy Hansen right up underneath. Hansen looking up the inside line. Will Kristoffersen know he's there or not? Timmy Hansen makes a pass in turn one. Johan Kristoffersen now on the left-hand side of the car. He might have an advantage as they run down towards the hairpin. Expect them to use the hyperdrive any minute now unless they want to hold on for lap 2. Christopherson goes now later in the lap. We thought he might pass his Hansen immediately.
Can Hansen do anything about this? Because he's right behind Christopherson. We see the inside line.
Oh, Christopherson's taken a flag
yeah,
down.
He's taken a flag down. They're not allowed to knock those waypoint flags down.
So it's a 10-second penalty for RXR, and that means now they have to come in 10
they're
seconds
side by
ahead.
side as they come down the hill. They are side by side, and this is the moment Hansen feels that he can take the lead, and he has. But the crossback, the switchback from RXR, he's taken the high road. You can see there's a big difference in the height of the dunes there. This is the riverbed.
RXR are going to follow Andretti United into the switch zone, I'm pretty sure of that. And oh, there we go, late on the brakes. Christopherson passes Hansen on the brake zone to the Swift.
But I tell you what, Munnings is closing all the time with the Russell Glacier in the background.
I reckon Munnings will follow Taylor home.
You have to use your hyperdrive,
As I
whatever
say that,
happens.
she passes her. Brilliant.
Of course.
Well done,
That's-
proper commentator's curse.
All 3 cars in a line. There's nothing between them at the moment.
GZ having a look up the inside line here. If there's contact, it could be trouble. Has she got the pass done? She has. Christine GZ makes a pass. Up at the waypoint at the far end of the course, Sarah Price drops down to P3.
At the moment, remember, they have got the penalty for JBXC that's going to be served.
Oh, broken steering. No way. Unbelievable. Bennett gets released now. Kevin Hansen will have to wait another 30.
But do you want to be the hunter or the hunted? Because at the moment, that is exactly what Bennett is. He is the hunted. There's
Bennett
a big
on the
hole.
nose! Bennett on the nose, big time. Came off far too hard on that. Lights have gone out on the front of the car. It's still running, but he dropped that down way too hard on the nose. Hansen closing the gap down now. Watch for this jump. How hard to get a try up here or launch it a bit. It's a fair old leap.
He's trying to find a way through. He's trying to make this track as short as he possibly can as he tries to hunt down Ollie Bennett. The pressure is on, and he goes though. He goes wide and manages to do it. Bennett looks like he's slowed down, and it looks like Hansen's managed to make the pass through. Oh, there's a car problem. This is not what they needed. It's exactly what JBXC needed, but disaster for Excite. This is the team. JBXC, despite a 30-second penalty, gets through. Hansen delighted, Kotlinski delighted, Jensen Button is overjoyed. The 2009 world champion has a team. He selected Hansen and Arlen Kotlinski, and they are through into the final.
5 cars then on the run down to the first corner. What's going to happen here? Far left-hand side of the grid, Andretti United is very bumpy there. Contact already between JBXC, just getting into the rear corner. It looked like Acciona Sainz. Acciona Sainz dropping back. X44 and RXR side by side. The car's bucking up and down. It's so bumpy on the run down here. Sainz is at the absolute back of the squad. The Acciona Sainz car. Big braking zone down here now. Up through the middle, Sebastian Loeb for X44. 3 cars wide on the braking zone. Loeb's going to leave it as late as he can, so will Mullings, but it's inside line for Molly Taylor. Surely Taylor can get this from here. JBXC are right there. Acciona Sainz a long way off the back. Now on the brakes. Watch for the wide line and the cutback. Coming around the flag. Loeb runs a little bit deep. Molly Taylor looking 4 cars now into the narrow section. It's going to be Sebastian Loeb who finally gets the whole shot. The exit waypoints. It's contact between JBXC there. Can't quite make the pass, and it's Andretti United who hold on to 3rd. Munnings trying to get alongside again. Rear of the car kicks up high. You can see her view across the right-hand side. Molly Taylor going to go late on the brakes and try and defend from them.
She knows what she wants. She wants the scalp of Molly Taylor in front of her. Taylor's such a pro when it comes to rally driving.
Someone say puncture. Yeah. We heard someone say puncture in the background. They've got a problem on the X44 machine. They had the rear rights down. The leader's got a rear right puncture.
So they can fix it. They have a tyre there. You can see at the back the engineer mechanic just getting the car up on the jacks.
Christopherson coming in wide and they're tight. Hansen might try and stall him up at the apex. Christopherson now full throttle on the exit. Can he get past Timmy or not? I think he might have just edged. He's going to try and shut the door into the left hand, and now they're still almost side by side. It's so hard to tell from here. Oh, over the crest, they are still side by side.
So one of them takes the higher line, one of them the lower line, and you can see Timmy Hansen took that lower line, but the air they got there, incredible. This is a real duke it out fight, and they are no holds barred. Oh, but damage for the Rosberg car. That impact was just too much, took too much of a risk.
Christopherson, that's equal to the Saracen jump we saw earlier on. It was absolutely huge. but it was just a little bit too much.
Bunnings has done a great job to set up what is a fantastic win for Timmy Hansen, and Dredge United win. A fist pump for Timmy Hansen.
Look at this, airing it out sideways over the back there. Gutierrez trying to find it. They're still side by side now. This is on for P4 and P3 and P4. Well, who got it? Acciona Sainz got it. Oh, it's 400ths of a second. Incredible racing.
Oh, this has been a brilliant race weekend.
The Arctic X Prix was absolutely wonderful.
The champagne is being sprayed. This is the celebratory moment, and this is what it's all about.